So then guys, another video from Seano. I can't keep this guy down. He's always got something to say. Bear in mind that this video was taken before the game yesterday, so there's some of the stuff in the video that he does talk about that is a little bit, out of date regarding the game and everything. So bear that in mind. It's a good one. He's reacting to the overlap debate over on Sky regarding Liverpool's transfers and what was said on there. There will be a link to the debate in the description down below, so go check that out, guys, for after or before you watch Seano's reaction. And I was going to do a little clip of myself reacting to it as well at the back end of this video, but I think I'll just leave that and me and Seano can talk about it on the Monday stream next week, because I don't necessarily agree with everything that Seano's saying, and I think it'll be good for a live debate between him and myself. So anyway, take a look, guys. Let me know what you all think about this. And if there's anything else that pops off today, I'll be back with another video, and I'll catch you then, guys. Enjoy this.
Ladies and gents, how are you? This is Seano here from AKM LFC. Yes, I'm doing another video. I'm not too sure whether Adam will like it too much, but there you go. Taking over the airways and YouTube yet again. Want to thank the subscribers' comments that we got there on those videos. Also, those who just subscribed and sent me a lovely message there, remembering me from, let's just say, past endeavors, past YouTube channels that I've done. Well, the one in particular, the one that I made and went down like a lead balloon. But some of you remember it with fond memories. I don't particularly have good memories of it because it caused an awful lot of pain and really interfered with my mental health personally and my personal life, and I had a lot of stuff going on. But it's lovely to get messages like that, and I really do appreciate it. But now I'm a grown-ass man, a little bit the wiser, less hair, more hair here, and that's the situation. Really going to be a very, very interesting game. PSV versus Liverpool. The youngsters are going to be playing, I'd imagine. Hard to know really what the sort of lineup is going to be, as Adam has said in his previous video. But it should be interesting all the same. I will predict that we will win 3-0. Richard Hughes is going to score all 3 goals, and he's going to be made man of the match because, well, of what he's done with Bournemouth. You see a little bit of a pop there. So I wanted to do a quick video on a thing that I put up on our Instagram, AKM LFC, and our Facebook, AKM LFC as well. Check it out, please do. It was the overlap, the fan debate. Now, the one thing that I find a bit interesting is that I don't know how you can have a debate when it's all one-sided. And what I'd like to kind of introduce, obviously with Adam's approval, is that there are a difference of opinion, that there are people that come onto our channel and voice their opinion, and if it's different to ours, we have a chat and we battle it out and see who wins in the end. So I'd love to have people that are on the overlap, or journalists that I don't necessarily agree with, or whatever, to come on here, or even YouTubers that I don't necessarily agree with, to come on here, have a chat, maybe do something, for the VIP members that we have after hours, and have a debate, a real debate, a debate where there's different sides, different opinions, and then see where we come out on the end. Because I'm getting really tired of what is out there in the media. I get tired of what's been put out there, that those people that oppose these owners, or these people that have question marks over these owners, they're only interested in signing players. They're only interested in bringing in players. And if we don't bring in players, FSG out. That's not the case. Certainly not the case for me. Because, if you're talking about coaching players, you can't coach players that are injured or on the medics table. You can't coach players that you've sold or that you put out in loan. And what I've seen is there were a lot of good players, a lot of potential, Klopp's kids that we've offloaded. We've got rid of. And it didn't take Richard Hughes all that long to offload them. Yet we're told that it does take months and months and months to, sell players, or not to sell players, but to buy players, or to consider about what players we want to go for. So that annoys me. I won't lie to you. A really, really interesting clip from the overlap. I'll put the link in the description there and let you all have a look at it and see what you think. Of course, David Ornstein there talking the talk. Finds it refreshing that, fans aren't always about, signing players. Again, I'm not just talking about signing players. I'm talking about holding on to the players that we have. We're talking about contracts, guys. We're talking about 3 contracts that are, going down to the last 5 or 6 months, and we have the potential of losing Mo Salah, Virgil van Dijk, and Trent Alexander-Arnold on the free this summer. These, in my opinion, are up to about 400 million altogether in money that we could have easily have sold off if we didn't want to renew their contracts. I think losing them on the free is bad business. I don't care what model you're talking about, but I don't see that really been mentioned all that much. You just hear about how well off we are to have Richard Hughes and how amazing Richard Hughes is because of what he did at Bournemouth. A little bit peculiar to measure someone on past glories or past employees. Makes no sense. If that were to be the case in life in general, you could sit in your laurels and do fuck all for your current employer. And that doesn't make much sense, does it? You're, from someone that used to be in sales, you're only as good as, the next month. You can't go on what you did last month. You have to go on this month and then the month after that. That's what it's down to. So in terms of if you're going to a match, the conversation is not about transfers and what have you. Well, no, the conversation isn't about transfers because you've been at a match. So you talk about a match and you have a laugh and you have a drink and what have you, go home. But, in some of the YouTube channels that I've seen, they've talked about their fucking favourite crisps. Do you know what I mean? And I'm not taking that out of context. They are literally talking about their favourite crisps. And mine are salt and vinegar, by the way. I don't mind the Hunky Dory's, was it the beef ones? They're quite nice, yeah. Just thought I'd let you know. Put that on my food list. But we're a Liverpool channel, so we talk about all things Liverpool, and that means the football. That means what we're doing in the transfer window or lack thereof. And that means, what we're signing, what we're selling, what we're putting out on loan, who's injured, and that's it. That's what Liverpool is about. That's what Liverpool YouTube is about. And that's what we should be talked about. It shouldn't be limited to a certain subject. It shouldn't be just limited to match previews, match reviews, match reactions, all of that jazz. Because if we're just talking about that, it gets a bit boring, doesn't it? It gets a bit boring. So the other thing that I find quite funny is they're quite insulting of people on social media. And yet these people are on social media. These people make some of the money off their channels and whatever through social media. They have a following through social media. So yet they're biting the hand that feeds them. Makes no sense to do that. Makes no sense whatsoever. So really, really interesting debate, as they call it. I don't really call it a debate because it's people agreeing with each other. It is a conversation between like-minded people. They have their view of it. I was glad to hear that one of them said that I would like Liverpool to do business in January, but people think that signing a player wins leagues. Well, when was the last time that we won a league? When was the last time that we won the Champions League? And are we just happy just to go off Well, we won it a couple of years ago, so that's okay. Liverpool exists to win trophies. That was Shankly. If you say that now, you're a glory hunter. You're unrealistic. Makes no sense. Makes no sense whatsoever. People are fairly quick to, mention Shankly, but tend to kind of dismiss that quote. I think we should always be in with an opportunity of winning or be in contention of winning leagues, of winning trophies. We're in a great position, but why are we always nipped to the post? And that had been mentioned. We were nipped to the post due to injuries and bad form. Well, okay, if we had assigned players or signed one or two players, would that have made a difference? And again, we can talk about coaching and what have you. You can't coach someone that's on the medics table. You can't coach someone who is injured and not available for us. So I don't know what you guys think, but I would love to invite anyone that has a difference of opinion to come on the show, have a chat with us, and see how it goes. So let me know what you think, guys. Make sure that you like, subscribe, hit that notification button, and make sure that you tune in to our match reaction tonight. See you later, guys.